same way, as Stephen was the same way. He was called on to be the caretaker of the people because they wanted to preach the gospel. That's what the disciples wanted to do. They wanted to preach the gospel, and they needed someone to care for the people. And he was the structure that they needed. And I believe that that's the way that you're going to be in this marriage. I think you'll be the structure. I think that you'll be the person that's willing to put your life on the line for Gary, and go down with the ship if that's what you need to do, to put her first. I've seen you do that with and for her. So I just thank you for both of you. So I might try to catch up with my notes here a little bit. So I just want to pray with us if you guys will join me in prayer just for a second. Father, I just thank you for Carrie. I thank you for Grant. I thank you, God, that they have been adopted into your kingdom. Lord, that they are tied into your bloodline. They've been renewed. You've renewed their mind. You've renewed their heart. God, you've made them something special as individuals with you. God, I just thank you, Lord, that we can come together today, Lord, to see something else happen, to see them renewed again in you, to become one. Father, we just praise you for this opportunity to be here with them together. And I just want to speak with our eyes closed and heads bowed with the audience here today. I just want to ask you, is there anything you would be willing to give up your life for? What would you be willing to give up to see this marriage succeed? Would you be willing to forgive the past? Would you be willing to give up your own agenda to see them succeed? If you're willing to encourage these two in their love for Jesus, for each other, will you just raise your hand for me right now? Awesome. Some of you may say, I don't feel worthy of the friends that I have. I don't feel worthy to support this marriage even. I certainly don't feel worthy of the love of God. If that's how you know Jesus, then you have to know that He died to make you worthy. When you accept Jesus into your life, it's the great news. It's good news. He changes your destination, but more importantly, like Carrie and Grant, He will change your life. If that's you and you want to know and receive the love and forgiveness, which is a free gift from Jesus today, then with no one looking around, I want you to raise your hand now. Because there's no greater gift you could give these two today than for you to become a follower of Jesus. And so I just thank you for the hands that were raised here today. So I want you guys to all pray with me together, everybody together. Jesus, I believe you're the Son of God.
I believe you're the Son of God.
And that you died for my sins.
That you died for my sins.
That you've risen and defeated death.
You've risen and defeated death.
And sickness for me.
And sickness for me.
I receive you.
I receive you.
I receive these two today in marriage.
I receive these two today in marriage.
I will honor and support this marriage.
I will honor and support this marriage.
Until there's no breath left in me.
Until there's no breath left in me.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Okay. Now, upon this public confession of your faith, you've made known to everyone here and to Jesus Christ that He is your Lord and your Savior. And we just make this announcement before this congregation and these witnesses. And when two people join themselves in the Lord Jesus Christ by faith, according to God's own words, they stand cleansed, as clean before God as Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden before they sinned. It's not just forgiveness of sin. The Bible says any man who is in Christ is a new creation. Old things have passed away, and all things have become new. When you made Jesus the Lord of your lives, you were joined in Him. 1 Corinthians 6:17 says that whoever is united with the Lord is one with Him in spirit. You are one with Him in spirit. Ephesians 5:30 says, for we are members of His body. You become one flesh with the Lord. You're His and He is yours. You're one together with Him. The very creative power of God will join you together. In marriage, your spirits will be joined together and you'll become one. The very creative power of God will join you together. The same power that joins you with Jesus when you made him one. It's the same power that's bringing you together today to make you one. And no one can separate that. Right? So we must speak to the witnesses here. And Jesus said in Matthew 18:19, again, truly I tell you that if two of you on earth agree about anything they ask for, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. You're not just here because of tradition. You're here for a serious purpose. To bear witness forever this miraculous union that will take place, and to add your agreement to it before God. In the eyes of the Almighty God, these two people are washed in the blood of the Lamb of Jesus Christ. They have prayed before the Lord God himself. They believe with all of their hearts that this is perfect, the perfect will of God for them to be together. Right? They've made their decisions, so from now on until the end of this age. So congregation, as a witness to this marriage, if you will do everything in your power to see that this marriage remains solid and strong, happy and prosperous, please respond by saying, we will.
We will.
Okay. Now, Grant, I've got a question for you. Do you take Carrie as your wife, as your own flesh, to accomplish the vision God has given you to make your family your first ministry? To love her even as Christ loves the church. To encourage her in the truth of who God says that she is. To serve her as worship to the Lord. To protect her and care for her the way God protects and cares for you for the rest of your life. Do you agree with this idea?
I do.
Okay. Now I want you to turn to her and repeat it after me. I, Grant, according to the Word of God, join myself to you, to be a husband to you, for this moment forward, we shall be one. Now, Carrie, a question for you. Do you take Grant as your wife, as your own flesh, to accomplish the vision that God has given you both to make your family, your home, your ministry, to love him as Christ loves you, to encourage him in the truth of who God says he is, to serve him as your worship to the Lord, to protect and care for him as God protects and cares for you for the rest of your life? Do you agree with that?
I do.
Then please turn to him and make this profession. I, Carrie, according to the Word of God, submit myself to you, to be a wife to you, from this moment forward, we shall be one. Okay? Can we get the bride's ring? Okay. Ring's a very precious thing. Such a great token of your faith and love. My finger's too big for my ring anymore, so, but it's not coming off. The ring is made from precious metals, and it's a never-ending circle that indicates your continuing love of God and your love for each other. The love of God and the faith of God causes His power to move in your life. Wear these rings as a continual reminder of your faith in Him, and a continual reminder of your confession of faith you've made to each other and to God that this marriage is forever. Okay? Grant, you take your ring and place it on her finger. Repeat after me. With this ring, I do wed. It's a token of my love for you, and a token of my faith, that I release now in Jesus' name. Okay. You know, a ring can mean a couple of different things. It can be a never-ending sign of love, or it can be a shackle, right? But I just ask you to remember this always, that this woman stands by your side, but she's not your slave. And you've got a responsibility of being the head of this union. You have a spiritual responsibility. I want you to wear this ring in remembrance that she's your helpmate. This ring must never be a shackle of dominance, but always a reminder of faith and love. Carrie wants you to place the ring on his finger with these things in mind. If there's no place in the Word of God that gives people the right to dominate one another, your vows have stated that you submit to one another. So place this ring on his finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. I give it to you as a token of my faith. I believe with all my heart that this is forever. It represents my love and my faith. In the name of Jesus. Okay, Carrie Grant. According to Deuteronomy 28, all these blessings will come on you and overtake you if you will listen to the voice of the Lord your God. You'll be blessed in the city and blessed in the country. The fruit of your womb will be blessed, the crops of your land and the young of your livestock, the calves of your herds and the lambs of your flocks, your basket and your kneading trough, the original current version, will be blessed. You'll be blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out. The Lord will grant that the enemies who rise up against you will be defeated before you. Scripture says this. This is your promise. They'll come at you from one direction, but flee from you in seven. The Lord will send a blessing on your barns and everything you put your hand to. The Lord your God will bless you in the land He is giving you. The Lord will establish you as His holy people. And all the peoples on earth will see that you are called by the name of the Lord. The Lord will grant you abundant prosperity in the fruit of your womb, and the young of your livestock, and the crops of your ground, and the land He swore to your ancestors to give you. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouses of His bounty, to send rain on your land in season, and to bless all the work of your hands. You will lend to many nations, but will borrow from none. The Lord will make you the head, and not the tail. Amen. We speak these blessings over you.